I used to be an executive director of a hospital foundation, and it was one of those things that when you do the climb up to higher levels of leadership, I kind of got to the highest level of that job or in that role, and then it was like, whoa, I am so lonely. I felt isolated. I felt that I really couldn't confide in people around me. And so I realized that it was sort of, there was something about, you know, the role of leadership that was highly vulnerable. And that I really, you know, I wasn't really equipped for that. I was in fact kind of surprised. I was like, no, these are my colleagues. I can talk to them. And I was like, no, not the same way. And so for me, it's a little bit of like, you know, kind of a heart calling to help other leaders that I see that they struggle in their leadership. And I know that they're vulnerable and they need to have a safety net of people that they can connect with. So that's part of the motivation of, you know, why I feel that this is an important thing. I do want to change the conversation, that it's sort of like, you know, that we see that vulnerability is not something that makes us small or weak and not equipped to do the job. Actually, vulnerability is part of our humanity, and therefore, if we want to be daring and we want to be bold and we want to be courageous, we can't marginalize that part of ourselves. We need to bring that forward with us. And so for me, it has become quite a passion place of, you know, from my own lived experience, the work I do with other executive leaders in the sector, in the nonprofit sector, and just sort of like wanting to support and help people to find new ways and new ways of seeing what's possible through the lens of leadership.